Hi everyone, welcome to EVS. I'm Alex, I'm the CTO. We wanted to give you a quick introduction and an overview of our booth, but what we thought would be interesting was to focus specifically on AI and what AI we use in our products and solutions. So let's go and see the solutions and take a deeper look at the use of AI within them. So this is Liveception. We've had AI in Liveception for a long time. It's been a real driver for the progression of our AI technologies. And with Jamie, will you give us an overview of what we are showing that is AI within Liveception?
Sure, yeah. So one of the big things we've had the last couple of years at EVS is we've had our extra motion box, which is has an algorithm, AI algorithm, which EVS Train are in control of. And what that means is we can take a standard definition camera and we can turn it into a super slow motion. So that means we can interpolate the frames between the frames that exist. Now this product has been around for what, 3 years?
3 years, yeah.
So the initial version of that was that it would interpolate those frames, but inherent in those pictures was often the motion blur. So EVS have gone back and created a de-blur algorithm, which means that we can take those frames and we can make them crisp. So now they really mimic a three-phase camera. Along with that same extra motion box, we can do a cinematic mode, which does the shallow depth of field mimicry, if you like. So it takes your subject and it blurs the background. It's sort of doing the opposite to de-blur in a way. So it makes your hero shot. So you can take a shot and you can repurpose it for a tease to the break or celebration package, let's say. One of the other things we have in terms of AI as well is the zoom product. So the zoom allows us to do manual keyframing, but it also allows us to take the zoom function here. So if I go to my page 1, I can choose the AI and I can select a subject and it will now write the keyframes for me and it will follow that subject. So now if you look here at the zoom output, it's going to follow that subject until it loses the subject. So I've told it to follow it for the maximum amount of time. What that means for me as an operator, and one of the key things for me with EVS is always about trust. Can I trust the product? You know, when we first had extra motion, we were checking, does it look right? Is it okay? Now we just go clip, de-blur, I'm ready, roll. 3 seconds later, we can roll it to air. It's the same with the zoom here. I even got it to follow the ball in this game earlier on. So, you know, when you can build that relationship of trust as an operator with the product, even using technology which is beyond your understanding, that's really cool. And you know, we always like the toys, don't we, at EVS?
The AI tracking is so easy and so intuitive and something that can be done so quickly that is a really nice thing, basically.
The other thing maybe to mention is here as well that I can select that player, and yes, I can have it in a widescreen, 16 by 9, but I could also choose to have it for a social media clip. So if I take that and I choose 9 by 16 and I reselect that player, we've now here got a social media version. I could see a situation where this could be on social media before it goes to air in some cases.
Exactly.
You're often waiting for that moment, you know, of quiet in the game or in the race. I work on a lot of motorsport, but this could be already in the social media department. They're already writing their copy and getting it onto the social media platform.
That's great. Thank you for the quick overview of AI in Liveception. This is T-Motion. This is new for EVS. Where are we using AI in T-Motion, Michael?
All over on the products, but I'd like to highlight 2 main areas. The first thing I'd like to highlight is path planning. So on the robotics behind us, as we're moving through an environment, when the operator calls a preset from A to B, if there's an obstruction in the way, the robotics will naturally move behind and around the camera. Obviously aware if the camera's on air, it won't touch the on-air camera, but it'll fully path plan around any obstructions.
So this rover here is going to work out that there's a jib in the way and move around it seamlessly using AI.
Exactly, and the operator doesn't need to do a single thing.
Nice. Okay.
The second thing that's really cool is our reframe feature. That's facial and object tracking. So very similar from the control panel, the operator with a single button press can say, camera 2, start tracking on the subject, and it will use both facial recognition as well as object tracking to completely lock on that person, whether it's an over-the-shoulder left, over-the-shoulder right, a 2-shot of the 2 of us talking, all from a single button press on the control panel.
So we're here at PowerVision. Nicola, give us an idea of what is new with AI in PowerVision.
Hi Alex. So EVS has been using AI for a while with the Power Vision solution. We're using AI already for the pitch calibration when it comes to soccer and finding out the virtual offside line.
That was our first implementation of AI, if I remember well, wasn't it? The pitch calibration.
Absolutely, it is indeed. That's very important to place the line easily. And now we have enhanced that with also the live player skeleton recognition thanks to AI. So in that case, the AI will automatically pre-position the line based on the most external body part of the player. Okay, so nice. That's smart, really saving time for the referee. And finally, there is a new implementation that we're doing of AI using AI for image processing in that case. That would be a filter that we call AI de-blur, and that helps a lot to remove the motion blur from action. So maybe I can show you?
Yeah, give us a demo.
Sure. Imagine that as a referee you have to deal with this picture as an example. There is a lot of motion blur in this one. So in that case, just by pressing this button here, you see immediate enhancement of the picture. This is very important for the referees, so they can do several things. Helps for the better understanding of where the ball is, if there is any physical contact within the players, but also for the players' identification. Sometimes it's hard to read the jersey, the number. Thanks to that filter, again, they can apply it on or off. See? Very easy to use, so that's really a game changer for sport officiating.
Really noticeable with the numbers, with the branding on the ball, things like that, really stands out, yeah.
So important to notice that this is based on one picture only. Okay, so there is no hallucinated frame here. It's just that we fed the system with so many blurred pictures in the past. It learned from it, and now it's able to tell that's the most likely actual picture, or it should look like if there were no motion blur. So
that's great. Thank you very much, and thanks for the demo.
Thank you very much.
We're over here at Mediaception to see what is new with AI in Mediaception. Christophe, what can you show us that is cool and funky and AI linked to Mediaception?
The first thing is the transcript, which means that every single feed that you ingest, you can create a transcript with the translation on the fly. The second thing is also the scene change detection, which is quite handy not only for news, but also for sport, because we can recognize a cut, we can recognize a transition, even replay, by just analyzing the video. The third thing is what we call the match moments, which is actually a way to identify, again, on the fly, while you are recording the live, the match moments, which are the more interesting stuff, such as missed opportunities, the faults, the goals, and then we create a clip on the fly. And at the end, we create a sequence, so you can quickly publish that to the social media.
Give us a quick demo of a few of those things then, Christophe. What can you show us? So this is the VIA map interface that we're in right now.
VIA map interface with Manage, which is the content management. So here you see, for example, the transcript. So it's a plenary session, so it's a news feed ingest, and you have all the different transcription with a way to translate and to search across all the transcription. Then you have also the scene change detection, and as you see, you recognize the cut, the fade, every single shot changes. And then you have the match moments. So a good example here is when the player walked on the field. So it was once again recognized while the match is ingested. So
live, whilst it's being ingested.
Yeah. And then at the end we create a sequence with all the match moments, so we can quickly publish that to social media. So scene change detection, transcripts, match moments. What else do we have? The face detection also.
So this is facial detection?
Yeah, this is facial detection. Actually, we have a database of celebrities, so that guy was recognized, but as a customer also, you would like to maybe enrich and to learn to teach the system, because the celebrity is limited to something like 15,000 celebrities, but maybe for specific countries, they would like to enrich the system. So we have a way to upload the pictures so that now it could learn the system to recognize all those new celebrities, and then what we do, we just create a log, a timecode-based metadata with the face of the guy, so that the journalist or the editor can quickly look at the celebrities and the face which are recognized.
Nice, so we can add ourselves into the database if we want.
Yeah, we could add. Yeah.
Nice, thank you, Christophe. Thanks for the update. Thank you. So you've seen what we're working on with AI within our products. Obviously, this is what's on display, and there's a few things in the kitchen. Yeah. So what's cooking, Olivier?
There are a lot of things that are cooking in the kitchen. Our innovation team is always working on improving our models, developing our own new models, and on top of that, we have ideas to make it sure that each and every solution, including media infra, benefits from all our AI developments. If you want to talk about this, if you want to run your ideas by us, please come, find us, and have a chat with us.